by the men who tell us in such loud decisive tone that want is here a stranger, that misery's unknown. Where the nearest suburb and the city proper meet, my window-sill is level with the faces in the street. Drifting past, to the beat of weary feet, I sorrow for the owners of the faces in the street. And cause I have to sorrow in a land so young and fair, to see upon the faces stamped the marks of want and care. I look in vain for traces of the fresh and fair and sweet in the sallow sunken faces that are drifting through the street. Drifting on, to the beat of restless feet, I sorrow for the owners of the faces in the street. And I wonder, would the apathy of wealthy men endure, were all their windows level with the faces of the poor? A mammon's slave, your knees shall knock and your hearts in terror beat, when your God demands a reason for the sadness of the street. The wrong things, the bad things and the sad things that we meet in the filthy lane and alley and the cruel heartless street. Left that dreadful corner where the steps are never still, I sought another window overlooking Gorgon Hill. But when the night came dreary with the driving rain and sleet, they haunted me, the shadows of the faces in the street. Flitting by, drifting by, flitting by with noiseless feet, and cheeks but little paler than the real ones in the street. Cried, oh God Almighty, if thy might does still endure, will you show me in a vision for the wrongs on earth a cure? And lo, with shops all shuttered, I beheld a city street, and in the warning distance heard the tramp of many feet. Coming near to the drummer's distant beat, and soon I saw the army that was marching down the street. Then like a swollen river that has broken bank and wall, that human flood came marching with their red flags over all, and kindled eyes all blazing bright with revolution's heat, and flashing swords reflecting rigid faces in the street. Pouring on there, pouring on to the drummer's threatening beat, and the war hymns and the cheering of the people in the street. And so it must be while the world goes rolling round this course, that the warning pen shall write in vain, the warning voice grow hoarse. For not until a city feels the revolution's feet shall its sad people miss a while the terrors of the street. The dreadful, everlasting strife and scarce enough to eat in the cruel hell of living death, the city's heartless street. So they're pouring on, they're marching on to the drummer's threatening beat, and the war hymns and the cheering